buenos dias, que paso amigos? Welcome back to the channel, John's Moto Garage. Beautiful day out, beautiful day. Today I'm going to go over the number one reason why you still cannot do wheelies on a motorcycle. If you're new to the channel, then welcome, thanks for tuning in. Just to get it out of the way, I'm not an expert, I'm not a professional stunt rider. I'm really just a wannabe. I started doing wheelies about 1.5 years. It's been almost 2 years now. And again, like I said, I'm not like the best in the world, but I can still tell you why you can't pull them off. So we'll just cut to the chase. The number one reason, most likely, why you still cannot do wheelies is because you haven't put in enough seat time. It's as simple as that. A long time ago, before I jumped into doing wheelies on the motorcycles, in my mind, I just assumed that everybody who did wheelies or any of that, stunt riding, I just assumed that they grew up riding dirt bikes or grew up in a stunt lot, and it was just some skill, some ability that they had. But just like everything else in life, the only way those top pros got to where they are now is by putting in tons and tons and tons of practice and ultimately lots and lots of seat time. Now, don't get me wrong, some people are naturally better at this than others, and some people learn at a faster pace and everything in between. It really does just come down to seat time, and that's the big thing. When I first bought my Honda Grom to master wheelies on a motorcycle, I went out all the time. I mean, I'm talking in the middle of the night, I would go out in the morning, I'd go out like any and every chance I had to practice this. And the reality is, for some of us, you just don't care, and so it doesn't matter that much, in which case, you're not going to figure it out. But if you really want to figure it out, and you're like dying to learn it, there's no like secret master trick to unlocking the wheelie key other than seat time. So I know you guys are probably coming to the channel looking for some like wheelie cheat code, but there is none. You just got to put in the time and effort and practice. Now, if you're somebody who's been practicing a bunch and you're still not figuring it out, then check it out. I have some wheelie how-to videos that I try to go pretty in depth for like a beginner to intermediate level for the actual concepts and tricks and tips to the wheelie. But if you're somebody who hasn't put any seat time in, or you've just gone out and I'm not talking a couple hours or a couple days, I'm talking like a lot of time on the saddle. Again, ask any of the dudes. And I've been following a lot of guys on like Instagram and some other channels, and it's amazing to see the progression with these dudes. One who I'll point out is One Way Alec. He actually has an FZ07 now. But when I first started watching that dude on YouTube, he had a Suzuki DRZ. He was doing pretty solid wheelies, combos, coasters, that kind of thing. And now he's at a point where he can jump on pretty much any motorcycle. I've yet to see him on a Harley, but it's just a matter of time. But he can jump on pretty much any motorcycle. He's doing circle wheelies, like all the crazy stuff. And so yeah, the dude's been like working relentlessly at it, and he's figured it out. So today I'm on the XSR 700. I'm gonna try doing some sit-down wheelies in second gear, and my goal today is just really slowing it down. Getting up to balance point, slowing it down. And this is it in the flesh, you guys, practicing. There's like a divot right in the middle of the road, and the bike's like all wobbly. So even on this bike in second gear, my issue is I'm not going far enough back and I'm not slowing it down. So I'm still doing like a very mild chase. It's all about just seat time and getting more and more comfortable, like easing your way into it. It's not something you figure out overnight. No different whether you're on a bike like this, an XSR, a DRZ, a Honda Grom. It doesn't matter what bike you're on. Some bikes are easier to wheelie than others, but any bike, you got to put in the practice, you got to put in the time to figure it out. All right, let's try one more here real quick, and then we'll probably call it a day. Already empty. This thing goes on empty like nobody's business. All right, there you have it, you guys. John's Moto Garage, the number one reason why you still cannot wheelie. And it's the same reason why I can't drift, why I can't do coasters, why I can't scrape 12 o'clock, why I can't do hand drives, why I don't have wheelies mastered on the Dyna. And it's as simple as seat time and putting in the work and the practice. It's amazing, like I said, to watch the dudes who initially, where they buy their bike stock, and you see the progression over time. Super rad to watch, always. And but nobody gets from point A to point B without putting in the effort. So there you have it. Not a simple solution, but well, it actually is a pretty simple solution. It just takes time. Doesn't happen overnight. All right, like and subscribe if you dig it. John's Moto Garage, I appreciate the support. You can hit me on Instagram at John's Moto Garage, and we'll catch you next time. Adios, hasta luego, nos vemos, ciao.